What's up, Kree? What's up, Kree? Territorial expansion? Yeah, let's do it, man. Let's do it. Okay, let's see how this goes. Now, as we saw with the science, me and this guy are actually, like, evened up. These guys are right here in the tech tree. Okay, so this is shaping up to be a good fight. As you can see, too, trying to take out a city is going to be a lot tougher. Look at that. Almost no damage will be done by shooting here. I see most of the enemy troop is down here on the south side. Luckily, these Aztecs were terrified of the Kree and put forts everywhere around here. So we'll be able to use those to establish some sort of defensive lines. And it looks like my artillery can actually do big damage here, man. I might do the same with my boats. The boats could go after the actual city itself here, but instead maybe we take one turn at the units to try to blunt whatever comes out of that. It looks like my troops are pretty strong against these dudes, though. There's one easy kill. Second one will go after the mech infantry. I don't want to get too close to the city and risk damaging my units from city strikes. But someone's got to get in range close enough to actually view the city. So you get up. Oh, not quite close enough, my man. Does this builder have to do it? Still not close enough. Someone's got to get in vision of the city, damn it. Oh, of course, we have a drone. That's what drones are for. Look at that. Cruise in here. We now see everything. There's battleships. I did not know that we had a battleship problem here. But let's send the bomber in. It looks like they're going to take damage from those battleships sitting in the harbor. But we've got to do some work on those. Okay, 47 on the defense. It's good test out of those defenses. And that makes me think probably best to stick to the north where we don't have those battleships providing such good defense for those air attacks. So here I get the 46 damage and I don't take any myself, which I really like. That was just one bomber, though. We got 2 and 3. And then over here, bro, we got... Oh, is that just a fighter right here? Where's this guy? Deploy? You weren't deployed this whole time. What have you been doing? Cruise on down there. And this place, we got 2 bombers. All right, we're going to send those guys just to work right away. 1 fighter, 2. This dude can deploy. You're also going to stay nearby. And then the 3rd bomber will get you to work. What is this bombard doing here? Move yourself. And the final bomber, cruise through. Big damage down on this city. It's not looking so hot anymore, is it? Oh, and dang, I didn't realize this bomber can go all the way from Tiao all the way up here to this new city. Whew. Absolute destruction. And let me just camp my tank right there. Okay, let's see what kind of response comes here. They did take my builder that I tried to use for vision, but I swear that dude was free anyways. Launch of the Earth satellite. Does that give me vision of the entire globe? See, I feel like I already had that, but here we are. Here we are. We've taken the entire center. And we're moving west. We're going to grab this city this turn. I don't think we should have any trouble cleaning it up. I've even got a bombard from the olden days helping out here. Always trying to use whoever's furthest away to do as much damage as I can. Roll my guys up. Just roll them up. There's a second. And the ironclad. You can go finish the city off, man. Beautiful. Do we actually want to keep it, though? It says that it's going to flip. It's only got 1 population. Now, it does have a citrus, so it's going to go real quick. It's on the coast. You know what? It's just not worth it. In this area, there's nothing but these few massive cities of the Kree, though. And you know what? If I get this capital here with the 21 pop, as well as the city to the south with the 9, this 1 population is not going to do much for me anyway. So let's raise that. And next we get to work on the capital itself. Minus 33 on the defenses, but as you saw, my dude did not take any damage, so he's going to be pretty happy about that. Fighters in the area. We're going to do some kind of air attacks, aren't we, guys? Yeah, there's the AT crew. It's taking 1 shot, and there's another fighter down to the south. You can do the same. That'll open things up for our land troops. The new plan, fire over the top. See what we can do to these defenses. Them having battleships here is so smart. I did not realize this one, the UAV went in there before, but it really makes my bombers very scared to go after the city. Luckily, I've got other options, like I've got this artillery guy here, which should be close enough to the UAV. If I put him there to fire on the city, perfect. So we've got to go do a couple workarounds, but that means we can go after 2 cities at once here. This bomber and this bomber 2 all the way to the capital. I swear there, yes, there's a 3rd. No, it can't quite reach. It's too far. Oh, well, that's an absolute shame. I guess you just got to rebase, my friend. Okay, I've done this very quietly, so don't tell anyone. But we are slowly building up some nuclear arsenal here. Wow, an actual decent counterattack here by the Kree. Going after my tanks. Unfortunately for them, this guy, strong. Tank army to the north. Took a good bit of damage, but also held on, survived. And you got to remember, the whole army is chilling right behind them to help out. We got these planes circling around. The fighters, this is exactly what they want. The AT crews to expose themselves, come forward. We can just clean those dudes right up. Just absolute destruction. And I see why they're getting stressed out, man, because it's not looking so good all the while. These bombers over and over and over again, firing down on their capital. Yeah, it's looking really grim, especially when the Gunpowder Age bombard cruises through and starts shooting at you. Things are not looking good, man. Not at all. Wow, both those cities going down heavy. Not to mention our new government, distributed sovereignty. Got some Bitcoin bulls here for sure. That gives me some more cards. I love that we just had all those military cards, and now that's flipped, and we've got all kinds of wild cards. Just a lot more versatile. As well as diplomatic policies, which have actually turned out to be absolutely huge. Something like Whistlebonk in here, 20 food, 20 production. I like to have bigger growing cities. I'll keep the discount on upgrading units too, because otherwise it's just not worth it to do so. Ever, which is obviously not the greatest. Let's grab Economic Union 2 and get ourselves an extra 70 tourism. Next is just to go for near future governance and then cruise through this atomic era here, unknown techs, and I believe along the way, yes, we'll unlock lots of things. Pretty much clean up all the stuff that we've forgotten along the way. This looks like it for the Kree. Couple bombers cruising through. Wait a minute. Wait, if we haven't even hit next turn yet. They're really screwed. I even found a next bomber. Whew. Alright, my tank armor getting absolutely destroyed down here, but somehow survived. We got that supply convoy there too, which means they're healing up 20 HP per turn, which is definitely hard to combat. I do feel bad for the Kree. This will be their last turn, as you know it though. Things are going to start looking a heck of a lot different once I get those two through there. And the infantry, there's one city under our control. And now let's go after the second. Gonna do some more bombing, and I've got myself a modern armor all the way in the back. Went and promoted that guy. He used to be protecting the one builder. Got the capital under our control as well. Keep both these cities. Quick, quick, quick. Loyalty is looking good, and the mainland, loyalty here is not looking so good, but it's actually not looking bad, I'd say. But I can actually move Victor because he's not needed in this city down here anymore because, well, we just conquered a lot of cities here. The mainland, mostly ours. The Kree do have some settlements off the coast. How much am I going to value conquering those? I see one oil in the sea, but other than that, like, it's not too attractive to myself. A lot more interested in this final few land cities. They're right next door, so very close. Also, no real air defenses, which makes it all the much better using my bombers, using my other units here, and we got our battleships. Take these guys out. Really nothing to worry about on the mainland now. We've absolutely cleared out these bad boys. Let's get rid of this neighborhood. Yep, absolute war crime. My bad. Oh, they want to repopulate. Got a settler. Of course, these guys have a military aid request. He's been targeted by an aggressive enemy. I guess I will defend them with my funds, because if I give them gold, not people give them gold, I'll just take all their gold, which everyone seems to think is cool. I'll take everybody's gold, and it'll all be mine. Oh, and the artillery from downtown, so deep. And there's our city. Robotics, we got the giant death robot. Okay, I think I know what some of our production can go towards now. Okay, that bombard's doing no damage, only 11 on the defenses. Definitely need to switch something up here, fellas. Get the UAV in range, get all my dudes better bombarding strength. Yeah, and that should be in range. You should be in range too. Yeah, get some more of these bombers going. Alright, finished the nuke. Let's get ourselves a trader, be cool. Another nuke finished. Again, chill, don't tell anybody. Gotta keep this on the low. We got huge production cities though, 140. Maintenance is 3 uranium per turn. Luckily we've got 6, -1 for production of the giant death robot. That's perfect. If my math's right, that means we get 2 of those bad boys out here. Quick power check. Looks like we got almost the whole empire. Amboise just barely outside any ranges. But you know, Bordeaux and La Rochelle, maybe one of these guys, get them a power plant. Should solve all that problem. But what about my new lands to the west? Okay, these cities are all inside, and even the one we have yet to conquer. That will be soon. And we hit environmentalism, way more tourism pumping out now. Let's check up on this again real quick. 532. Okay, right up there with the top dog, Cyrus. So safe to say we're crushing, as we have over 1,000 of both the culture and the sciences. Let me just shoot a couple more times, and this city should be ours. We'll go air attack. And you, sir, pillage a little bit, give me some science, take the city. Right after that, we'll go back and repair that university. Cost me about 60 production, got 218 gold out of it, which is definitely worth. I was just looking at that bomber, though. What's this? I can do a nuclear device strike. Oh, my goodness. Okay, guys, why would we want to do it all over our own lands? It's very questionable. Oh, well, the Kree are lucky enough. We have conquered all the lands of theirs that we want. They got these 2 cities left down here. We've got the mainland, we've got the capital city right here. Just look at this beautiful space. So many great units and districts. But what's going to be next? Who's going to be receiving these nukes? The only obvious choice is the Persian. Let me toggle out of this real quick, and let's take a look. Where does the capital lie? Pasargadae right here. Okay, going through this sea. I don't think that's going to work out that well. I don't have any navy there. It's not going to be easy to get any navy through. Panama Canal, not going to happen. I think that's what, right here? Panama Canal, yes, exactly. So, we're not going to get our navy through. It's going to be kind of useless going from that way. So, let's just go, like, they neighbor us right here. So, say we declare war, make a mad dash for the capital, and hopefully that secures us a victory. At the same time, though, we're allied here with Cleopatra for another 10 turns. And I feel like you have to conquer even your allies' capital if you want to get that domination victory, which is an absolute shame because they've been very loyal to us, giving us a lot of good alliances over the eras. And they've been a good neighbor, man. They just chill right here and don't do anything too crazy. I like that. So it's going to take a while, but let me rebase all these bombers, send them over to the east. Oh, look at this. Boulogne has finally flipped independent. Good thing we got a little bit of walls here at least. Should be enough to hold off a couple line infantry. But I believe the city flips to me in 8 turns. Nuclear fission, there we go. Even bigger nukes. Don't know if that makes much sense to do that sort of thing. Just destroy the world even more. Speaking of nukes, let's get some air defense initiative. Defend ourselves from enemy attacks, just in case they do happen. And there's a lot of stuff to do, man. Lots of units moving around here. Bombers. See, they can only make it over so far. Where should I put these guys? I feel like Newcastle is a good spot. I'm actually going to throw them in the aircraft spot here. It's an actual aerodrome, not just an airstrip. So you can handle a whole lot more dudes. Oh, and did I mention we're getting 3 giant death robots? These cities are way too strong, dude. 246 production, 156 Stoke-upon-Trent. Just wait when those come out, man. Wow, and the circularity of this map is tripping me out. I was moving guys from right here, the old Cree capital. I was like, oh, come on, move over to La Rochelle, dude. But what? Just over here, we got the capital. It's so close. And finally, our last city we will be constructing of the game gives me 4 era score. For some reason, we're getting that much. No clue what earned us this, but city's gonna have some good tiles to work, starting off with some turtles. Let me just queue up all those wonderful city center buildings that we love so much. Granary, sewer, monument, get it off to a good start. Bro, and let me upgrade to my first rocket artillery. This costs 1,200 gold, and that's with the half price upgrades too, so you better believe that thing's expensive. Ooh, the jet bomber. I didn't think I'd have money to upgrade these guys, and I still don't think I have enough. What, 115 gold only though? Ooh, it's actually quite affordable. I can get maybe 1 or 2 per turn. After they're researching that rocket artillery guy, I just thought this is going to be way out of my pay grade, but it turns out I can actually get a couple things here. And I'm right on the edge here with Cyrus. We both got techs right here, which means he could have thermonuclear devices as well, which is quite terrifying. What is this? A mech infantry coming on my lands? Get out of here, man. Only 26 damage. This whole free city situation, man, not for me. Can we finally make peace, though? Thank goodness. And the career down, bro. Wow, they're giving me lots of gold. All the gold they have? Oh, my goodness. 200 per 30. Oh, my gosh. So much money. Our bombers are for sure getting upgraded. There we go. Jet bomber. All right, well, it's definitely time to get my tanks out of the old Cree lands. They've been just chilling in there after having conquered them. Trying to keep the loyalty situation okay, but doesn't look like it's really meant to be here. This guy is falling just so dang fast. The plan is I'll just keep a machine gun nearby and play defense on whatever happens with these 2 cities, because I honestly don't care that much. I care a lot more about what we get done with our modern armor while we have them. And as for making new troops, right over here, we're going with War Department. And I believe the last government building I went for was the Grand Master's Chapel. So if we want to, we can purchase out full-on armies, is my understanding. I guess no giant death robots, but yeah, I can get a modern armor army. Just go click, boom, and I can get up to 10 of those, which is just insane. Something like that I can pump out really fast, get those guys up to the front line quickly too with my railroads. So I don't think I need to do it this millisecond, but we can hit that button when we need to. And you know what? Why not just grab 1 and 2? Because you know we have this faith. We might as well put it to work on a couple units at least. Let's declare war on these bad boys right here. Casus Belli, territorial expansion. Yes. Yes, Cyrus, I am the worst. Okay, so for setup, I got a jet fighter. Let's go and deploy this guy somewhere good. If I go for an air attack, Yeah, nothing's too close. Let's go deploy. And you can go anywhere in friendly territory, it seems. The plan is stick to the south. Like these northern cities, they're fine too, but they are ex-German cities. So the capital down here is what we're really after and holding it to with the loyalty. So going to deploy my fighter down to the southern bit here and start dropping bombs too. Now my old bombers, they don't do that much damage to the walls. What if I take a W&D strike though and go right after this city right here? Now it is pretty danger close, but let's proceed. There goes the bomber. Oh my gosh. Utter destruction. There we go. Thing's totally destroyed. And I've got a modern armor that can cruise right in here. Grab myself this beautiful city. Do I keep it or do I raise it to the ground? That's a great question. I say this place is disgusting. Let's level it. And then let's perform the same operation in Ray. Proceed on that. Do I have another bomber that can do the exact same thing? We'll just see how this goes. Look at this old-timey bomber. Boom. Flies right back through the mushroom cloud. That's real smart. That must be made out of some crazy materials. Ray also destroyed mech infantry is in the vicinity, but not quite close enough to conquer. You can sit right there, buddy. The only guy I'm worried about is the enemy battleship Armada. No, just a regular battleship, not even Armada. And we can just pop it one time down to 84. And do I have another battleship? I do. He's chilling right here. You're gonna do the same, man, and he's done. This warfare is too quick for the Persians, man. They got nothing on this. I mean, it's also a little bit unsavory, but, you know, whatever. What's this? Coastal raid on a factory. Get myself 220 gold. I was hoping we'd go after this faith building here. Get myself some more of these units, because, you know, I just get units for free now with all my faith that I've been banking all game. At about 30 grand worth. Alright, any kind of response from the Persians here? Looks like they're coming down with their line infantry. That's not going so well for them. What's this? The future era with advanced AI. My giant death robots are going to be even better. Modern armor barely survives through all the nuclear fallout. Luckily, they can heal up pretty quick. A city like Ray. Let's just cruise in there. Grab them. There we go. It's now under our control. The I love how the encampment district instantly turns. It's like, yo, you want me to shoot my own friends from 2 seconds ago? So funny. Funny enough, the submarine with the range attack took out the Hell's Dragon Persian guy because apparently they're good. Not destroyed. And man, we ran through these guys so fast. Jet fighter's not even the right spot to be, so we'll redeploy you further ahead to the front lines here. Somewhere outside of the nuclear fallout optimally, like here. I think I gotta hold off on too much crazy nuclear warfare. It's a bit wild. We'll keep the city array. Don't know how well that choice is gonna go. I see there's gonna be rebellion, but dude, there's nuclear waste everywhere. You don't want to rebel. It's the worst thing that could happen to you. Might nuke you again. I've got another fighter too, and quite a few of these old bombers. Might as well have them do a few shots on the city. That was just one dude. I swear there's another guy right here. Now, you were used. Was there anybody else willing to fight? Anyways, we're gonna have some alien backup quite soon. Not to mention my 2 modern infantry that just got created for free with all my faith. Oh, there they go. Trying to fight down 1,000 faith of my 20k. Buddy, that's all you can do. Make that money right back to you with the pillages. That's key for upgrading some of my other units that have not been quite as fortunate to stay up with the times. Like this fighter right here, now you're a jet fighter. We got a bunch of these old bombers. You can become jet bombers. Especially over here in the old Kree lands. Yeah, it's important to have a jet bomber because otherwise you just can't go far enough to do anything. Like fight in this sea. We don't want the city falling to the enemy. I'm fine with the loyalty doing it to me, but I will not have it be done at the hands of the enemy. Oh, I just found another guy too. Man, these guys just hide all over the place. We got to make sure we rebase them early and often. Someplace like Ray too, a mechanized infantry, but you got to get out of here if you want to survive. There's just fallout everywhere. It's disgusting. There's general too. I've never seen a general lose health. That is hilarious. Cruise on up to the north, bud. And then let's get this mech infantry out of here so they survive. We get some supply fellas in here so my dudes can heal up pretty nice. And then we start thinking about what is going on with this battleship army sitting in this single lake tile. It's actually, as much as it's like, why do you have a battleship army in a place where they can't even move? The thing is, chilling here, they're actually quite a good defense, but not enough for a couple of our planes. Oh, buddy, they're not ready for the GDR. Cruising through. Okay, now we're in range. What should we do? Go for some kind of range strikes on the enemy. Take a look at that animation. Boom! Should have a couple more of those bad boys coming out soon. We got other things to do too, like build more nukes. Atomic era over in 9 turns. Not sure what comes next. Maybe Atomic Armageddon? Nah, I'm sure it's like some future stuff. Information era. Anyways, it's going to be destruction. And we'll get there even faster with the science pillage. Cruise into the city. Take a shot. This modern armor can pillage and fight too if it wants, but I'm going to say no. Let's leave the fighting to our artillery, man. Tanks can do some crazy maneuvers like this. Oh my gosh. Cruise through the mountains. Like, what the heck is happening to you? You have no idea it's the enemy here. Yep, cruise, cruise. Yep, take them out. Then we just got a ton of air attacks. 1 and 2. That's why I got a few bombers stationed over here. Let's have them attack. We could upgrade those guys, but, you know, we've just been a little bit too much upgrade and not enough taking out the enemy city. That's just my personal opinion. Even the jet fighter, man, cruises through here. 16 on the defenses. That's strong. I've even got another one of those guys. And this aircraft here, 4 aircraft. The city's screwed. One more shot. Tank rolls in. That'll be mine now, sir. Let me keep that. Hopefully that helps out my city of Ray stay loyal. Not sure, again, what they're going to be flipping into. Seeing as it will become some kind of nuclear winter. But let's do that kind of thing one more time. Nukes coming down. Here comes the plane. Where is it? Where's the plane? Coming in from way deep. Other side of the entire world. Dropping bombs on them. Flies right through. Yeah, the key when you drop the bomb is you have to fly through the mushroom cloud. Otherwise, you're just not cool. Alright, now the modern armor. Before it said, yeah, you can definitely reach. And now it's like, no, there's no chance. So, whatever. Civ will forever troll me. But in the end, they can't stop me from winning, can they? Bruh, I have no use for these spies. Like, nothing does anything other than nuclear weapons to speed up my dominance. Is there any risk to ending the world, guys? I'm actually not sure. I mean, it's something that definitely could happen, right? It's got to be some part of any 4X strategy game. Accidental. Oh, that was one too many nukes. Hey, we got some droughts. I wonder if that has something to do with that. Check out the world climate. Event history. I love how they've got all these nice natural disasters, but what about the man-made nuclear disasters I've been unleashing upon the world? There we go. Pasacarde belongs to me. Oh, and not only that, belongs to me too. It's a great day to be an Englishman. In and out goes the army. Yep, don't stay in the city, bud. Stay mobile. Just conquer and leave. And if I take a look at the world rankings in domination, I believe all that is left is for, sadly, my good friend Cleopatra. Our alliance expires in 2 turns, and my death robots are headed to your capital right now. Where does that happen to be? Rakadet. Oh, luckily I have Nazca. That's one of my Dominion states. There's 1 turn. Not expecting much retaliation here from the Persians, but it could happen. Let's just hit 1 more turn. Are we about to get any more nuclear weapons? Perfect. London's got theirs, and look at these AT crew just spawned out of here from a neighborhood. That's terrible timing, man. You know, I've got giant death robots here to snuff out any resistance. Oh, and a second one in Stoke-upon-Trent. Yeah, you guys are screwed, man. Just walk right up, bulldoze the guy. Skip this turn, 1 more. If you guys are wondering, how do I skip a turn, or how do I just move to the next one? Hold shift, then press enter. I believe I have not set anything up special. That's just how I have it. Okay, we've hit that 1 more time. Looks to me... Who was fighting me? Was that a battleship in the sea? Anyways, yeah, you are right to be worried. I'm gonna have to declare war on you, my friend. Goodbye. And you can say goodbye to your city, too. We'll send our giant death robot friend in here. Get his vision. Jet bomber. You should have a WMD, right? Let's go ahead with this. 1 more belligerent, drop the bomb, and go through the mushroom cloud for the boys. And in goes the modern army. Let's see what's good. Okay. Big wins. Yeah, Samurai was not my way to do it, man. I did a little bit different. This right here. I think this is the one. Oh, yeah, baby, that's how I get it done. Stupid amounts of production all the time. Let me hit 1 more turn just to see what's going on this map here. The stupidity of these yields cannot be understated. Wrong button. Let's go to the list of reports. Hit yields. Filter by production. 221 London. 118 Liverpool. 153 Birmingham. Stoke-upon-Trent. Oh my, how many cities were above 100 production? My goodness, at least 10 of these? Even my worst cities? Not too bad. This one here, I swear I had 1 pop. And then when it comes to total yields, just ridiculous, man. Just ridiculous. Up to 1,000 to 1,500 in both of these. What a game, man. So much fun. Definitely recommend Age of Steam Victoria, especially if you're having trouble doing something like a domination victory or a science victory. Just so strong. This ability here, Age of Steam, 10% more production That's huge. Like earlier on in the game, when you first build a workshop, that 10% production is giving you like 2 production, which honestly isn't too terrible. But later on in the game, when my city here and what was it, London has like 210, each of those single build, look at this, 60% from modifiers, 60%. That 78 production is just hilarious, dude. Anyways, thanks for watching the series, guys. I had a great time, and I hope you guys enjoyed. So one last look at the map. You can take it in for yourself. England everywhere.
Thanks for watching, Panda Gang. When I hit 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to actually pay for Windows, so make sure to subscribe. Peace.